So I feel like we've made so much progress, and there's the cardinal. Okay, that was beautiful and magical. I'm going to start over because I'm going to let the cardinal introduce this video, um, if I even share it. I am talking about Steve's butt, having myself a little cry over it. Not unusual. Um, it's just this wound. It's been exactly a year since he got the first one. Like maybe 2 days short of it, or 2 days past it. I don't know, and we've been up and down, and it's just should have been one of those things where it's knocked me because I would celebrate when we would improve, and then a day later, a week later, I would just get my ass kicked by it being worse again suddenly. And it truly made me not want to celebrate things. Like we didn't even celebrate Christmas practically. It just really took a lot of that spark from both of us. It's life sucking. If you know anything about wounds, they're life sucking. They are literally the worst. I feel like all of Steve has gone through this the worst. Most of you don't want to watch this if I'm going to post it because I'm crying, and nobody likes to see somebody cry. But maybe we need to start seeing that more. Because I see people just see people acting crazy right now, and I'm like, if you guys even knew what like a real problem is, you would suck it up and just move on with life and love people and stop fighting with everyone. And so the wound obviously is worse. Not the wound itself. Let's just say it's the butt. The two wounds, the one is almost healed, and the other one is better, progressing. Right now we're actually at a plateau. It's not better, it's not worse, which to me is better. Because it's just anything that's not worse in a wound issue is better. So we're better, but his entire butt is purple. Now, if you know anything about wounds, purple is a bad color. I mean, I'm pretty sure your skin shouldn't be purple, even if it's not a wound. Because purple means there's damage. And he's had this one little patch of purple. Now you guys get to see me with snot. And it's just been this one patch. It hasn't really changed. It hasn't gotten better. It hasn't gotten worse. Until suddenly, we had a little skin fungi issue, and you couldn't really see his skin because he had so much fungus happening. And I took care of that, and I think taking care of that revealed what's really going on, and his entire butt's purple. I mean, it's all purple. It all potentially could be one big wound. And do you know I have to tell him that? And then I have to tell him what he has to go through? And the thing is, he's not going to quit. And I know I made a post today. God, I didn't even know when I made this post. About, Steve the Thorn being ALS. And don't miss that Steve still has a lot of purpose and a lot of reason to being alive. So maybe everyone should stop saying a damn thing about what he should do with his life. I said it because, yet again, somebody said something to me. And I don't know. I'm going to have to tell him he has to be turned every day until we figure out what's going on. And he's going to have to be over for periods of time with fans blowing on him. And we have to make sure that it doesn't turn into a wound if it's not already going to be one. Because the potential is it could already be one. And it's just starting from the bottom and coming up to the surface. because that's how the first wound started. Or it could not be anything, and it might just be bruising from him laying on it. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I even have any more words to say, other than I just wanted you guys to know where we are. And, yeah, I think I might post this, and I'm probably going to think I'm crazy for it. And I might delete it tomorrow and be like, what the hell was I thinking? So if you see this and then it's gone, don't talk to me about it. Or do, I don't know. Seriously though, if you think of Steve, please pray for his butt. See it healed. I mean, really, it's something I've been working on. It's really hard because I see it. I'm the one that does wound care, and I'm the one that tracks it and obsesses over it all day, every day. So I struggle with that one. So if you guys can help me with that, see it healed. I see it healed. So please. And you know, just life is so damn precious and magical, and you have no idea what could happen to you. Tomorrow you could start showing signs of ALS. You have no idea. You're healthy now, and it's just such a freaking gift. Stop wasting it, please. If you ever wanted to do something to honor Steve. Okay, now if this seems loosely associated, it's because this is now 2 videos. My neighbor came to bring me lettuce, so I had to pause and get it. Now I'm back. I didn't want to end it on that because I was kind of lecturing you guys. And I didn't, yeah. Sorry about that. It's just my emotions when it happens. You got to see me pause for a minute and come back and be a little bit more processed or a little less honest. I don't know which of the two I'm being, but I genuinely see this process with Steve as one of the most eye-opening things I've ever gone through, and I probably ever will go through. And I know that anyone that has ALS or anyone who knows anyone with ALS will say the exact same thing. And I'm sure there's a lot of other illnesses that are similar. Anything that has this much complications and BS that happens. So I think that the world needs a little bit of a realization of what life is like with Steve. And with that, I'm going to need help. So if you're local and you're willing and you're strong, mentally and physically, mentally because you got to be able to look at Steve, who is going to be crying uncontrollably, and he has no control over any of his bodies, and he's going to be drooling, and he's going to be stuff's going to be everywhere, and there's an odor to the wound because it's funky, and you gotta be strong mentally to be able to do that, but also physically because he's 150 pounds. So if you feel like you just can't turn over a 150 pound stiff body, I get it. Or if you feel like you just can't see Steve like that, I also get it. But if you're strong, both of those, and you're willing, because I really think your life would be changed forever for a positive. And in fact, most everyone that has come and helped us turn Steve has said that. Wow. It just gives you a perspective on life that is kind of one you never want to get, but it's just one of those gifts that it's unexplainable. My life will never be the same, in good ways. Yeah. So, with that, I'm going to end this because I'm unraveled. So, I can't believe I'm sharing this again. But at least the sun flare is just really making magic. So, thank you for listening. And if there's anything you've ever wanted to do to help anybody with ALS, it would be really be intentional with what you do. understand that your days, while they may seem so unlimited because we all just kind of live so frivolously, they are limited. And I know that's kind of like the trend to talk about right now, which is kind of cool and weird. I don't know how we got there, but maybe it's everyone thinking doomsday is coming. I don't know, but truly, you just don't know what could happen to you, and so be really intentional about what you do and how you spend your time, and donate to whatever cause, whether it's to the families that are being abandoned by the healthcare system, or if it's to a good organization. ALS TDI is who we recommend. And pray for the patients mostly, and for everybody, for us. All right, well, I love you all, and this plane is telling me it's time to go.